Media, where we all
bring something
to the table.
Pull up a chair
At punchboardmedia.com.
This is Will from StargateSith from Cloak and Meeple, and it seems that I am left to my own devices today. So apparently Brian has left early, and I'm on a mission to find him, or get into some trouble of my own. So let's have an adventure and see what StargateSith can get into. Managed to run into a few of our friends. There's Mike and Christy and Jill.
We tried to choose like kind of off times.
Just hanging out. We seem to have lost that. But I'm sure he's around. And then Zach appeared. So now he's here.
A wild Zach appears.
A wild Zach appeared. Ta-da!
Yeah, I just want something small.
Found him. My adventure is over. So, guess the real owner of the controller of the camera is now in charge.
Mostly. But yeah, we just had lunch, so now we're gonna head back and try to find some more friends, and yes. So I am here with Sarah from Renegade, and earlier I got to play Honshu, but we're actually going to talk about flip ships because that is the new game of the con. So, can you tell us a little bit about flip ships?
Yeah, so Flip Ships is a cooperative dexterity game where you are working together to stave off the invasion of alien forces. You are here in this base area at the bottom, and your team needs to work together to destroy ships that are encroaching upon your area. And at the very end of the game, you have to have dealt enough damage to the mothership, which is creating all of these new horrible creatures coming at you, to be able to win. So on your turn, you're going to take all of the active ships that are your color, and you'll place them on this little platform here, or on the edge of the table if you have the right table for that, and you're just going to flip them. Oh, it didn't work. You flip all of your ships. And if you hit any of these enemy ships up here, then you're going to be able to get rid of them. So just as an example, let's say I'd hit that one. Well, it'll deal a point of damage, get rid of it, and now we have one less ship that's going to come into our base. Any ships that have not been destroyed by the end of the round are going to move down towards us. This one only moves one space, so it'll go like that, one space. But this
Good? Okay. So we are back with Sarah from Renegade, and we are talking about Sentient, which is also pre-releasing here at Origins.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but it's coming in July, and this is by designer J. Alex Cavern. He is the same designer as World's Fair, and I think there are a lot of similarities between these games. In Sentient, you are in charge of a factory, and you're going to be adding sentient robots in there. But you want to make sure you don't cause a sentient revolution, because nobody wants that. So you have to very carefully add them to your factory so that you can manipulate them into working for the humans. As you do that, each one of these cards is a robot that you're adding in, and it's going to change the sort of schematics of your factory. It'll add or subtract the numbers from the dice that you already have on your board. So it's really a dice manipulation game in a lot of ways.
Okay.
And as those change, you'll have to check to see if this robot still is going to work for you. So if you look at this equation, this one's pretty simple. You just want the dice on either side of this card, once you plug it in, to be sixes, and you'll get points for them being sixes. But different cards, like, I'm just going to switch this one out. This, you're going to have dice on either side of it, and you would, in this one, want to have the dice, when you subtract them from each other, to equal 2. And if you don't do that, if you mess up your dice or change them too much, then you're going to get no points. But if you can do it, you'll get 5 points. So it's a very puzzly game of trying to pick the right robots to plug into your factory, to change your dice, but then not mess up the other dice that are already plugged in. So very puzzly game. There's also an area control aspect and a set collection aspect that will change the choices you make with these bots as well. Lots of internet connected pieces, lots of good choices, but the rules are relatively simple. And this is coming out in July, $55, but we do have them on sale here this weekend.
Awesome. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, no problem. Have fun.
So I am here with Steve for the Super Show, The Backlash. So will you tell us a little bit about the game?
Okay, Super Show. First of all, I want to welcome you all to the legendary Fighting Federation of Origins 2017, home of the world's first unpredictable game called the Super Show. Now, we have the Backlash. We also just debuted the Takeover with our most recent Kickstarter, which gave us 3 new box sets, including our first ever all-female competitor box set. We're really excited about this, especially with the women's revolution in wrestling going on. So basically, we have a really fun, simple, easy game to pick up that people have been having a really good time. We try to capture the live excitement of a wrestling match. And basically, the rules are simple. You have 3 card types. You want to hit your opponent with your big finish card. To do that, you need to have a follow-up in play. To play a follow-up, you need to have a lead card. So it goes lead, follow-up, finish, and they compete in the legendary Fighting Federation, or LFF, to help you remember that sequence. Each turn is decided by a dice roll, so that makes you have a lot of back and forth action, and we have a really fun, balanced game. We try to be the most affordable game on the market. That is $20 for just a 2-player set. So you can check out some of our product here. We got 6 box sets right now. Some new promo cards that you can add on, additional competitors, and one of my favorite aspects of the game, you have some custom play mats. These mats also have functionality in the game. They change the rules up a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, you want to reach out, we're SRG. We're srguniverse.com, and you can search us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything.
And also, if anybody is here at Origins, Every once in a while, there's a luchador running around here. He seemed to have disappeared just yet, but...
You might find Elgato Sombrio. He's been working very closely with Dos Hermanos Tacos over the weekend, who's going to be a sponsor of ours for the event. And you might listen in for our ring bell. We brought our own ring bell. And we have fortune cookie giveaways, which include raffles for free prizes. So check those out. All that stuff has to do with our storyline where our competition takes place beneath a fortune cookie factory.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian.
It's, what time is it?
It's all past
12:15.
12:15. So today is one of the late nights that they have the gaming hall open until 1 a.m., but we're going to go back up to the room so I can get this video edited, and that's it. So
We will see you tomorrow.
yes.
Good night. Bye.